Hello kittens, welcome back to my channel ASMR Kitty. I hope you're all doing well today. So this is actually a requested video by user and kitten named Cindy. So I was going to talk in a low voice rather than a soft voice rather than a whisper in this video. But I need to push this a little bit closer over here. So hopefully this is not going to be too... I was just going to show you some things real quick because this morning I went out with a friend of mine that lives across town, and she called me up and wanted me to go with her to go to lunch, and so I did, and I went with her and her daughter, and we did some things and went some places. So I was just gonna show you some things, some upcoming videos too. So after I make this video, I'm going to read Pride and Prejudice. We went and ate some Chinese food, but I'm eating less, so I drank water and I didn't eat very much because I try not to eat very much at night. I eat like a decent breakfast, and lunch I eat less, and then at night I eat even less than that. And sometimes I don't even eat at all at night. So, and I eat little snacks in between, like fruits and stuff. So I've already lost about 1.5 pounds, so that's good. So I'm going to be reading that. Hopefully it'll start showing. I mean, like probably in the next week or two, you'll start seeing a difference in my face, especially with water that I'll be drinking like crazy. So I thought I would just kind of make some little noises. And it's so hot outside, guys. It's so hot. I live in Texas, so it's like inches from the sun. Let's see, I got this little thing at Dollar General. We stopped at some places, and one place was Dollar General because her daughter got a little bird or something like that, like a little budgie, and she needed a mirror for the budgie, like for the little bird to be able to look and play. I'm trying to open this little cap right here. Let me pull this over here because it'll be too loud otherwise. I try to open it too close to the mic. I took the little cap off. There's a flower, but we were already on our way out. Actually, I bought a flower already, but I gave it to my mom. Because I bought one of these before, but it was a fig flower, and I gave it to my mom because she was like, I like that. I said, you want it? Another thing that I got at the Dollar General is this right here. Is this Play-Doh. I thought I would open it up. I'll open it down here because, like I said, it's too loud. It's even loud, like down on the floor. I try to do it. It could be too loud. It's only $1. We went to a wig store that opened up down the street. It's really nice. They have a lot of products there, and they have heads there, like practice heads, but like they're not like the one I got. They already have the hair, like it's, you know what I mean, like it's like a big Barbie with hair on it, and I'm just like, oh, I really want that. I really wanted those. I wanted to ask them how much it is for one of those heads, but I don't think they're selling them. I think they're for display. I was gonna open this up. It smells like, this smells like cupcakes or something. It smells like cupcakes. Good tortilla. Remember Napoleon Dynamite? When his aunt leaves, he's like, what is there to eat? Gosh. She's like, make yourself a dang quesadilla. Wasn't that what she said? Like, make yourself a dang cheese quesadilla. It's a pita bread. So I got that. It's a nice stress reliever. So, probably gonna have to turn the volume down for this one. Or maybe even the gain. Let me see. Maybe not the volume, but the gain. So I got this. It was only $1.99. I'll show you what it is. You probably already know. It was only $1.99. Basically, it's hair. Literally. Of course, it's not real hair, but let's see. I got it for the head. So, this is the product that I got here. And it's to brush it. I want to brush the hair. You know. I want to attach it somehow to the head. To the head of the... I can turn up the volume now. Yeah. So, I have to be careful with it though because somewhat comes out a little bit. But I plan to cut it. To cut it at least right here and back. I could do that right now. Because it's really long. There. No, it's not so long. It's down to here. So I plan on holding it like that. And just brushing it like that. That'll make some nice sounds, I think. But I'm going to throw this away and put this in a little section to throw away. Because I cut off about that much hair. All that hair is there. Let's see here. What else did I get? Like I said, it's just a... This is just a little video so you can hear my voice without a whisper. Just soft spoken. The Dollar General also got this. I couldn't find these anywhere anymore at the Dollar Generals, and they happened to have them over at the one that I went to in East Austin. I went to the east side. These are nice because they come right out, like they just there's nothing like holding the paper except for like an adhesive, I guess, and you just tear them out like that so easily. And I went ahead and stocked up. I got 2 of these, so 6 of them come 3 in a pack, so I got that. Then at that wig store, they had a bunch of nice stuff there. And I got this right here for 99 cents, excuse me. It says here they're Korean made. This is anti-aging. And it's made out of argan oil, I believe. Argan oil face mask. And then they have this one, which is firming coconut facial sheet mask made in Korea. And then the perfecting collagen, which I always love these collagen ones. And so this is the collagen one, and this is the coconut one, which is for firming, and then the anti-aging. I got these 3. There was other ones like moisturizing, this and that, you know, brightening, but I like these kind, like that actually do something. So I hope everybody's doing good today. And I mean, I have like an arsenal here of like, I just have so many things here that I need to get rid of. So anyway, I got these little things, and I have this, and I was thinking about doing my reading in a regular tone today. There's just some words that I need to look up for chapter, what was it, 7? Let's see. For the chapter that I'm reading, because it's kind of hard. It's not hard. It's not hard. I don't know why I said it was hard. It's just there's some words that need to be, that I need to look up. Let's see. It's chapter 6 that I need to read, but chapter 6 is really, really long, and I have to read it first, so that way I can get an idea of what I'm reading, so that way I don't mess up on words. It's been a while since I've read that book. What it is what's on is that it's the air conditioner. So basically, this is a pretty, okay, so in my past I have dogs, okay, and these are the dogs that I have. I also had rabbits when I was growing up, little bunny rabbits, but I have to download those images because I took them off for some reason. But I had rabbits, little cute bunny rabbits, and they all died. You know, they all passed away. But because I was a little girl when I had them, and some of them met a sad demise, tragic demise. But let's see if I can get this to work. So see, this is one of my dogs right here. Let me see if I can turn down the light a little bit more on this so you can see. This is one of my dogs. So I have portable dogs. This is Daisy. I took this picture when we lived in the country, and that's Daisy right there. Daisy. She's looking up. You can see the whites of her eyes, and she's so pretty. That was a little ball, like a tennis ball. Let's see if I can turn down even lower. I can see them better. Yeah, that's her tennis ball right there. She's so funny. That was her going to the vet. She had her eyes closed. She's so fun. I had a blanket in the back seat. And then she tilted her head up because I was like, Daisy. See her feet? Look at her feet. They're so cute. This is her laying down. She was tired. Let's see here. This is a funny picture because the bottom is not hers. That's Winnie, my mom's other dog. So that's Daisy looking at me, and then the bottom part is like her butt is Winnie. She was underneath she was underneath the blanket too. So it's like half dog, half Daisy, half Winnie. This is a baby picture of my Chesapeake Bay Retriever Bailey. That was when she just came home. She was really sleepy. She's just a baby there. She had just come home. She was a pretty dog too. I mean, she is pretty, but she was a pretty pup. On that. She's really cute. She was sleeping. Yeah, we got her from a breeder. I'm laying on the floor. Now she's big. She's a big girl now. She likes to get, I call them scritches. She likes scritches on her nose and around the bridge of her nose and above. It's really cute. See, she loves her toys. Here she is looking at me with that sly smile. She was in the country and she was a happy dog when we lived in the country. She's still happy, but she could be happier. Daisy, she was falling asleep in the back seat. She had no idea we were going to go to the vet. She looks like a dog loaf. She looks like a loaf of bread. Like a loaf of dog. This is Chassie, another dog that we had. We had her for about 15 years and then she passed away. I had to make a very, very hard decision there. This is Daisy when she was a pup. When I just got her, she was just like moments paid for and brought into the car. And she's cute. And then here's Bailey again. She looked neat when she was like a baby. See her tail? It was really, really wiry and really like curly. That's like the signature thing about the dog is that they have a curly back and a curly tail, and they're water dogs. So that's Bailey. This was us at the beach. This is the dogs at the beach. I was like yin and yang. This is when Daisy was little. She was real little right there. See? It's just a little bitty peanut. But look at her paws. See, we were, see what happened was this with Daisy is that she almost wasn't. I responded to an ad in the paper, not in the paper, on Craigslist that they were selling a dog that they were selling dachshunds, and I can't remember where I looked at. I can't remember where I looked. I think it was just breeders, and for dachshunds, and this breeder said that they had miniature dachshunds, right? And that's what I was looking for, a miniature dachshund like my mom had. Anyway, so Daisy, I with her, I looked in an ad and they said they had these miniature dachshunds, and I was supposed to keep my Winnie was supposed to be my dog, but when we lived in the country, I brought Winnie down. I don't know, for some reason his family didn't allow me to have didn't let me keep Winnie in the country, so I had to give her to my mother. And I was like, I don't know what to do with her now. I paid for her and everything, but they said that they would allow it, and then they changed their mind. They were weird. Anyway, so this is my husband's family. They're kind of weird with me. Anyhow, um, so I brought Winnie to my mom, and I always wanted a dachshund still. So when we moved back went to Austin, I was looking for a dog because Winnie had been attached to my mom now. So now it was my turn to get another dog because Winnie was already attached to my mom and viewed her as the owner. So with Daisy, I went ahead and we went to go see her. Now she was about 45 minutes away from where I lived, maybe even an hour, I think. She wasn't very close. And so when we went to get her, it was just my mom and I because my husband had worked really long hours and he was tired. And I said, don't worry about it. My mom said that she'll go with me, so we went. When we got there, I saw the dogs, the puppies, and I saw their parents, and I was already noticing something about them. They had really big paws. Like if you could see it with Daisy in this picture, their paws were huge. And I was like, my mom came over to me and said, Nikki, are you sure that these are miniatures? She says, because Daisy, when you gave me Winnie, her paws were not little, and she was really tiny, and these dogs look bigger. They look more stout, even the puppies. She goes, but their paws are huge. And I was like, yeah. I said, their paws are kind of big, aren't they? She said, I don't think they're miniature. And I said, And then we were looking at the parents, and I was like, well, I said, those parents look big, don't they? The mother and father of the puppies, they look big and stout. And I was like, So I asked the owners, I said, are these miniature dachshunds? And he said, no. He said, they're standard. And I was like, oh. Now, that was a make or break deal, you know what I mean? That was like, I didn't know what to do, so my mom tried to tell me not to get Daisy because she was like, they're gonna get really big and you're not gonna like the fact that they're big because you want a miniature. She said, and I was just like, no. I said, let me try to see if I can get the runt. I said, let me look at the runt of the litter. So I looked for the tiniest one that I could find, and I wanted it to be a lap dog. I wanted it to be a very, very quiet dog. Like, not quiet as in, like, don't do anything dog, but like a dog that was not going to be really high maintenance. And so, and one that was going to let me touch her and also, fall asleep on my lap. And that's when Daisy came over to me, the one that would be Daisy. And she came over to me and she let me pet her, and she came right up to me and, like kind of like put her little paws on me like she wanted me to pick her up. So I picked her up and put her on top of my lap and laid her there, and she just laid on me and let me stroke her, and she fell asleep. And that was that, because I looked at her markings too. She has pretty like white markings right here, and she looks like she has the other ones had blue eyes and stuff like that, but I was looking more for like a little dog. I was looking for a small. The other ones look big, and I was like, they're just gonna get bigger. And I wanted, see her markings in this picture, you can really see it. Like, she has the white right here, and then she's got these beautiful, beautiful, like, tan markings right here, and even underneath her tail. So she was just beautiful. And I said, I'm gonna take her. I said, she's the one. See, look how pretty. She was so cute. She is still very pretty. And so that's how Daisy came to be one part of a family, and that she was the runt. See how pretty she is? She looks like she's looking down. I think she is. No, she's looking straight, but it looks weird. Looks like she's looking down, like really like, but she's not. And she's got pretty, real pretty features about her, but yeah, that's how that came to be. I had rabbits when I was growing up, but they were killed by ravaging dogs around the neighborhood. They smelled, I guess, my rabbits, and my dad had made a hutch in the back, and out of wood and stuff like that, and was it chicken wire and stuff. And we were actually, it's weird, it's kind of ironic, we had gone to a funeral, and when we got home from the funeral, there was like, my dad told me not to come outside in the backyard because he noticed something was wrong, and I was about 8 years old, 7, 8 years old. And I had the rabbits I had was Bonkers, Petunia, and Petunia was pregnant. And it was just a massacre. I don't even want to get into it. It was horrible. When I found out that these dogs had come, because the neighbors said that there was dogs on the loose in the neighborhood. When I found out there was dogs on the loose, I was like, "Are you serious?" So I went to my brother's room. I remember my brother wasn't home, and I laid on the bed and I started crying, and I grabbed the phone and this is back then whenever there was not like cell phones and stuff. We had like rotary dial and stuff like that. So I looked in my parents' phone book, like phone album or whatever, and I flipped to just whatever page, and I just picked a person to call, and I called that one person, and it was a family friend, and I was crying, and she was an older lady, and she was like, "What's wrong, Nikki?" And I said, "They killed my rabbits." She goes, "Who killed your rabbits?" And I said, "The dogs." My friend, that friend, she was older now. I think she's still alive, but she tells me every time she sees me, she says, "I just remember when you were little and you said you were called me up and you were so distraught and you were like, they killed my bunnies." I said, "I know, it was horrible." After that, I never did get any more bunny rabbits because they just kept dying on me. So, poor little things. I had a guinea pig. Never had a bird, though we're gonna get a bird pretty soon. It's gonna be a budgie. Not a budgie. I'm sorry, not a budgie. It's gonna be a Quaker parrot. And we're gonna get 2 of them because they need to have a pair. So that way they don't get lonely. So, what else? I never had a snake. I don't like snakes. Sorry. They scare me, but I like looking. I don't mind looking at a snake. Like going to the snake farm. We have a snake farm that's like right up, like in another town. It's like 3 towns away, like in San Marcos. There's a snake farm. It's actually been on Dirty Jobs, that show Dirty Jobs. They came over there and they did an episode on that snake farm. You can look it up. You can put Texas Snake Farm or Snake Farm of Texas or San Marcos Snake Farm. You can put that too, and you can see what I'm talking about. But they have a bunch of snakes there, and interesting snakes, real poisonous snakes. They even have a petting zoo in the back. I never really liked the zoo. I don't like zoos, guys. I don't like the zoo. I feel like the animals should be free. The only thing I really like about the zoo is like the lories. Like when they have huge like cages where they have the lories, and the lories are happy because they're like all together and they're like flapping around. That's the only thing I like at the zoo is the fish and the. I'm not talking about like SeaWorld Zoo. Like SeaWorld, I don't like SeaWorld either because I watched this thing on. I never did. So let's just put it this way: I don't like zoos, and I don't really care. I don't care for like water parks that are like SeaWorld and stuff like that. I just don't like those places because to me it's sad to see the animals like in an unnatural habitat. So that's just the way I am. I mean, like if my husband wants to go to the zoo, I'm not gonna say, "Oh, I don't want to go to the zoo," because I'll go to the zoo, but it's not my favorite place to go. Let me just put it that way. I would love to go on a safari. I think that would be cool because they're protected. You know, like those animals are protected, but they're still in their natural environment. But anyway. My husband's on his way home from work already. He gets off pretty early. So I thought I would do a really quick video. But tonight I'm going to do the video for Pride and Prejudice because I'm going to read the chapter, and get any words that I need to pronounce right. I'm going to look those up in the dictionary as well. And then I will read the chapters. But anyhow, I just thought this would be kind of maybe a relaxing video, and you could hear my voice like in a soft-spoken way, and this is the way it sounds like in a soft-spoken way. But I'm gonna be doing the video with my camera tomorrow. I'm gonna be doing a makeup video on my on my practice head, and some brushing sounds, and I think that might be relaxing, so hopefully it will be. And then I have these lights. Let me show. Well, no, because I can't show you the lights. I'm sorry, because I have my laptop. Excuse me. I have my laptop on top of the shoebox where I put the little lights. I have these little lights that go on your fingertips, and you can go like this. And when you turn off the lights, they're like really cool. They're like party light, or like rave. Like if you go to like a club or something like that, you can use them. But I bought some so that way I could use them for ASMR. So anyway, never had a horse. Never. I had a guinea pig. Let me just keep going here for a minute about the animals, because this is for Kruemelmonstah. Kruemelmonstah had also asked me to do this video too, in which I was talking about my animals. So Kruemelmonstah, this is for you too. This is for Cindy and for Kruemelmonstah. Kruemelmonstah. So basically, I had a guinea pig, but I didn't like the guinea pig because it would go. It would do that at night. It would go. Oh, it's like, oh my God, I can never sleep. And so, I did have fish. I had a fish. I had a goldfish. I don't remember what I named it. Probably Goldie or something like that. Maybe Goldie Hawn. If I had a goldfish now, I'd name it Goldie Hawn. That's what I would name the fish, Goldie Hawn. Anyway, you can hear my dog. I'm telling you, this thing picks up things from across the house. My dog is not anywhere close to here, and you can hear her scratching. Anyway, through walls, actually. Closed doors and stuff. Anyway, so I hope that everybody's having a good day. We went to a Chinese restaurant, and I ordered orange chicken, but I had water, and I didn't eat all my food. She ended up taking my food home. I didn't eat everything. That's what I do. That's how I lose weight. Is that I don't diet. I don't get on a certain diet. I just stop eating. I just don't eat as much. Like if I get a plate, I'll share it with somebody, or Like if I go out, or I just half it and I don't eat it all. And I drink tons and tons and tons of water. So that's what I do too. I just drink a lot of water, and that's what I do. It's pretty simple. Water and halving my food, and walking. I can't go running or anything like that right now. I love the sound of. I love that sound. It's such a nice sound. Anyway, we didn't do much really because I have a meeting tonight. I have somewhere to go tonight. So I told my friend, she forgot, and she was like, "Oh, that's right." She said, "You'll have something to do tonight." And I said, "Yeah." So I wasn't able to spend the whole day with her. Otherwise, I would have gone to her house and like spent until like 10 o'clock tonight or 11 o'clock. But instead, I asked her to bring me home because she picked me up. And I don't know why she picked me up, but she did. I guess she just, excuse me, I guess she just felt like picking me up, but I could have drove to her house. I felt bad because we were in East Austin, that's why I say this, and that she had to bring me all the way home, which is about 25 minutes away. Anyway, so I thought I would do this really little video here and just talk about my pets. Like I said, if I had another fish, I would name it Goldie Hawn. If you like my voice like this, let me know and I'll do some more videos like this where I'm just talking in my lower and a soft tone. Like I said before, I'm gonna be doing a video where I do a normal toned reading video. I don't know what book yet because I'm still trying to think if I'm gonna do the Count of Monte Cristo. That book's a little harder than it sounds to be. It's hard to read the French words in that if you're not a French speaker. But I'm gonna try. If I go like, if I go one chapter by one chapter by chapter, I might be able to do that book and it'll be alright. But I just get nervous when I'm on camera, and then one thing leads to another, and I'm like, just making a mess of my video, toppling over words. Anyhow, so I'll go ahead and end it here. I hope you enjoyed this video, Cindy and Kruemelmonstah, and I hope that y'all have a good day today and a good night. I wish all of my other kittens as well a good day, good night, and thank you for watching my video. I hope it was relaxing, and I hope that my soft-spoken voice is good and relaxing to you. And I'll be doing a video tomorrow. I'll be using my Canon camera for the first time to do an ASMR video at my house. So I hope you look forward to that, and I look forward to making more videos for you all. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you don't like the video, please give me a thumbs down. And if you're not a kitten, please subscribe and become a kitten. And click the bell for more notifications and leave me comments below. So thank you so much, kittens, and I wish you a wonderful, lovely day. And until next time, ciao.